Welcome back, agents, to what's happening in Division 2. It's 28 March 2021, Sunday. We had a very productive Saturday. 44 levels gained. Yes, you can do it too, just following some of the guidelines that we say here every day. How to do this is to have your four characters fully developed in 3 New York. To be able to grind through uh, those daily projects, specifically your season pass project, and that's how we did it. And we played a lot of Summit yesterday. So let's cut over to the allotted loot so you see where to grind today. Let's start off in DZ West, Future Initiative. Down south is Holsters, and in the east is Badger Tough. Pistols in the west end, Federal Emergency Bunker Assault Rifles. Foggy Bottom is Rigger. Potomac Event Center Shotguns. Roosevelt Island, which is the legendary this week, Gear System Mods. Lincoln Memorial, great day to grind through it. Chance to get Sawyer knee pads, Ninja Bike knee pads, and you can do it fairly quick. A lot of efficiency, and if you need to get those true sun kills, you can do it that way. Great place to grind today. West Potomac Parks, Out Summit, Tidal Basin, ongoing directives. Constitutional Hall, tip of the spear. DCD is skill attachments. Downtown West is Gilligard. Bank headquarters, marksmanship rifles. Around the White House, you'll find Araldi Holdings. Downtown East is 511 Tactical Gear. Grand Washington Hotel, Sokolov Concerned. District Union Arena, Douglas and Harding. Finners Group at Federal Triangle. Body Armor at Trade Center. And it is also a great place to grind today as well. Viewpoint Museum, China Light Industries. Grupa Sombra is in the East Mall. And American History Museum, Foundry Bulwark. Air and Space Museum, Richter and Kaiser. Capitol Building is True Patriot. Down in the west, southwest is Submachine Guns. Jefferson Plaza is Rifles. And Space Administration is Hannah U Corporation. Judicial Square is the Murakami. Manning Zoo is Eclipse Protocol. At the amusement park is Golden Gear. At the ballpark is Wyvernware. Camp White Oak, Empress International. The Pentagon, Overlord's Armament. DARPA is Bellstone Armory. Now on to New York. So in the Civic Center, we have, is that Overlord? No, that's not Overlord. That's Petrov's. Petrov. And in the Tombs is Striker's Battle Gear. Gloves in Two Bridges. Hardwired in Stranded Tanker. Walker Harrison Co. in Financial District. Wall Street is Hunter's Fury. Liberty Island is Negotiator's Dilemma. Battery Park is Backpacks. And at Pathway Park is Light Machine Guns. So our projects for the day. Stranded Tanker is our Season Pass daily project. Again, the bonus for that is 449,550. And if you run this at, say, challenging with 3 directives, you'll gain somewhere around 511,000. So that's just shy of 1 million experience. If you run all 5 directives, you'll be somewhere in the neighborhood of 600,000 experience. and you will be able to top one mission over 1 million experience. Now, again, you can only do that once per character, and that's why I say have all 4 characters, because your watch level counts for your whole account, not just one character. So the daily project is the tombs and activities in the Civic Center. Weekly project is doing 3 modes in front of 3 people, 5 bounties in a group, 5 activities in a group, and donating 300 resources to checkpoints. So it's pretty easy. That's why we got it done. Weekly summits, we didn't get any done on this character, but we were able to get one character pretty much close to being fully done. He's just waiting for some newer players to grind out the last few levels so we can give them the exotic. And as for that, we have given away now 345 exotics since keeping track on the beginning of year 2. Roosevelt Island is our legendary for the week. In our Dark Zone projects are extract from any Dark Zone and recover 5 DZ drops. Now, the 5 DZ drops is the hardest thing for me to get. They don't seem to drop very often, and when they do, a lot of people are there, so it's kind of hard to open all those chests. 6 conflict matches, win 2 of them, neutralize 20 agents, and then in the Dark Zone, extract twice and neutralize 10 agents. On this character, we have done none of that. So we cut to the seasons, and as we knew all along, here in the West End League, we were able to kill a lot more elites through all that summit work yesterday, and we weren't burning them, so we didn't get those. But again, we maxed this out pretty much the first week, as these DCD and Potomac event activities are fairly easy to do under 16 minutes on hard, or the Federal Triangle is a little bit more challenging at 14 minutes on hard, and the Roosevelt Island is actually very easy to do with a good team or even solo at under 25 minutes, even though it is on challenging. So if you have not maxed this out, you need to get to the grind. We only have today and tomorrow, and just a sliver of time Tuesday morning if you're on Eastern Standard Time like me. So you have less than 48 hours to finish this project, and I recommend that you finish each project. I am the completionist. As you can see, I like getting it all done. Everything checked off. As you can see, our golden bullet is checked off. Now, that doesn't mean we can't gain more stars, but the only stars we're going to acquire is 1 for each level we go up today and tomorrow. So right now we have 32 stars. We went ahead and bought some yesterday, but we have a few today that we can buy. And remember, you have all these levels in the season track to get. Now remember, I gained 44 levels yesterday just in one day alone. So it definitely can be done, and it can be done with not as much effort as you think. If you're running in a group, which I highly recommend, you're getting points every time one of your people in your group are making a kill. As soon as you finish the mission, you're getting the big bonuses at the end. And when you're running challenging with 5 directives on, that's about 600,000. If you're running clear up to her legendary, it can be upwards north of 1 million without any bonuses from daily events or anything. So you can really acquire some, but you got to think, what is the time value? If you can run through a hard mission in, say, 6 minutes, and you run 10 of them back to back, that's 10 missions in an hour. If you're getting 300,000 for that time, then that's great. You're making 3 million an hour, and that's pretty good. Um, uh, we did better than that yesterday. We were making nearly 4 and 5 million a hour. Um, and so the 5 6 hours we played, we were able to acquire all those levels. So that's how you do it. And compare that to something like a legendary. If it takes you an hour and a half to do a legendary, and you're only getting less than 1 million experience because you don't have directives on, maybe because your team's struggling, whatever it is, but you're still completing it. It's still something you want to do. That's great. But if you're out there for the XP, you can see 4 million is greater than less than 1 million. So sometimes you got to know where you are and judge your own talent and your own speed to your own liking. And no content creator can tell you where you are, what build to run. Those are your own preferences. They can tell you kind of what's best in class, and a lot often they'll tell you what's best for them. Some even just show you a build and it ain't even best for them and they know it. And the good thing is there's only a few that do that, and most of them have moved on. So I do support each and every content creator, and I hope what they do in their videos is truthful and meaning, because that's what it is. Now, if you find somebody's video that is a flat out lie for top 13, please let me know and I will check it out, because we really want to encourage people that do great content, and we definitely want to discourage anybody that is flat out clickbaiting or lying. Now, if you just think it's clickbait or you think he's copying somebody else, I'm going to err on the side that um, that I can, if I can't clearly prove that it is, then I'll side on the error, side on the error, caution error. That um, what's happening is it's kind of like the court of law in the United States should be. Was designed to be, you're guilty until proven innocent. So when it comes to clickbait, unless it can be clearly proven, if you advertise that you shoot for 150 million and you never show that, that's clickbait. When you put an advertisement in your title, this is, you should be able to prove it. Now, I understand that when they say best AR build or best PvE build or best PvP build, there's a lot of people that use that, and it's kind of us, the viewers' fault, because we click on that more than anybody else. So the people that click on those kind of videos are actually their own worst enemy. It makes other people try to use those titles. Here at Bare Essentials, I challenge that you'll never see a best of build unless it's a best of playoff build. This build versus that build, and maybe a tournament where we put a bunch of people on different builds and make them run against each other, like in a tournament setting, the best out of 3, the best out of 5, this guy's build versus this guy's build, or maybe we don't announce whose build it is till the end of the tournament. But with that said, understand that it's still the operator can do it. So I know a guy named Raging Dragon 4 that could probably put a 6-piece hardwired build together and kick my butt with the very best build I ever put together, because he's just that good. If you don't believe me, check some of the leaderboards out on Xbox and see whose name's at the top. So with that said, I gave a lot of tips and tricks today, a little wordy in the intro, talking about a little chest thumping on the hard work we put in yesterday. But we're here to inform, and we're here to show you that if I can do it, then you can too. They always say the older you get, the worse you are at video games. And if you didn't know, This man's a 55-year-old granddad that plays this game and learns a lot about it and passes it on to you. So if I can do it with my old man reflexes, what can a 20-year-old do with this game? So that's what's happening in Division 2 Sunday, 28 March 2021. And I want to wish you all a chance to jump in on Xbox, Bear Buyers 65. We'll see what I can do. We're going to be running some 4-level masks today. For some people have requested that need help with that. We're going to be doing that as well this afternoon, hopefully. And we are always looking to help people out. That's what we enjoy about the game. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and some people that are in my clan that do the same thing, and some people I met along the way. They're very helpful. I found the community, when you help them, they help you. Not all people are like that, but it's the part of the game that I really enjoy. So when it gets repetitive, it's not so bad on our behalf because we're helping the newer guy. We're helping the people that haven't put things together, that haven't played that much. So if you're out there, look me up. I'll be glad to help. And this is Bear Essentials. I'm Bear Buyers. Hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the grind.